Ranger fans and geek culture, mark your calendars. November 11th to the 13th.
Welcome to Ranger Stop!
Ranger Stop 2022, live in Orlando, Florida. Come and meet your favorite Power Rangers, past, present, and future. Check out the exhibitors room and get your hands on some sweet art, comics, and toys. Lots of toys. Get yourself a photo with our photo op. Enjoy a variety of cosplay contests, Q&As, and our exclusive VIP dinner. And get ready for Ranger Stop presents Turtle Stop, a reunion panel for the cast of Ninja Turtles and Ninja Turtles 2: The Secret of the Ooze, with Judith Hogg, Brian Tucci, Ernie Reyes Jr., and former WWE and WCW heavyweight champion, Super Shredder himself, Big Sexy Kevin Nash. It is all going down November 11th to the 13th, Orlando, Florida, Ranger Stop 2022. Get your tickets now at rangerstop.com.
Carson's Corner is a black LGBTQ-owned small business. They sell merchandise and apparel on pop culture franchises such as Dragon Ball, King of the Hill, Sailor Moon, and of course and most importantly, Power Rangers. If you're interested in getting their amazing merch, be sure to check them out at carsoncorner.com. Link will be down below.
And the Black Air Force hype train continues.
Oh, wait. Okay. How you doing, everyone?
How's everyone doing? I'm Mike, Time Rider Zero. With me is my partner in crime from the Rider Time podcast, Mike Brogdon. How you doing?
How's it going, everyone? And yes, as you can see, yes, I got my Morphin.
Yeah.
Because, ladies and gentlemen, this is Power Rangers Dino Fury Season 2, Episode 15, Morphin Master.
Yep, I got it here somewhere. Give me a second. There we go. There we go. Sorry, the green color of the banner just like threw me off. It's like it's one of those rare moments where like the overall theme color for two podcasts on the same day having the same color actually works because what we did Kamen Rider Geats earlier today and the Tycoon was the focus character. So we had a green banner, and as you can tell, we're sticking to the color green because this episode focuses on the Green Morphin Master. So here we go, Power Rangers Dino Fury Season 2, Episode 15, Morphin Master. For those of you who are wondering where is Ryan, he's off on a side quest, and he'll be back next time. But so in the meantime, you know, it's Rider time.
You get our lovely faces.
Yeah. And as we mentioned in our opening bit, yes, in the Kamen Rider Geats review, we talked a lot about Black Air Force energy. That continues here because this episode has a lot of it. First, let's talk about Lord Zed. He's back.
Okay, yes. I'm sorry to say this. Even though in the past he's been portrayed kind of funny, he still gives off that Black Air Force energy. I don't care if anyone has a problem with that. Oh well.
Let's look at it. Exhibit A. First time we see him, he shows up rolling to Rita's crib, having a snake around his neck, and turns it into a staff. First thing he does, relieves her of duty, throws her into the dumpster like she belongs to the streets.
Let's be honest.
Then he freezes two of the Zords, destroys the other four, makes those two Zords become bad guys. Then he gets rid of those two Zords, and then which require the Rangers to use their new Zords. He drains Tommy of his powers. To the point that
and to make matters worse with Lord Zed and everything else, right? My dude Lord Zed came in the command center. Everything shaking, thunder, lightning.
That's exhibit B.
I'm like, nah. You could have used the damn door.
and he holds Kimberly hostage, forcing the Rangers to get new Zords under the condition they use it for evil. Exhibit C, he marries Rita. And even though there's allegations that she used a love potion on him, there's also speculation that the potion didn't even work. He chose to tie that knot.
He chose that life.
He chose that life. Exhibit D, he destroyed the command center. Like, sure, it took Goldar and Rito to 10 episodes to get it done, but he accomplished what no other villain would do except for one. Regrettably. Yeah. Exhibit E, while he may have been stranded on the moon, he'd been plotting vengeance from Jump Street. Like when freaking the Machine Empire were at their worst, that when they were down and beaten up by the Rangers with that beautiful, sexy Triforian power. Thank you, Tim, Tom, and Ted. They freaking Lord Zed gives Sprocket a present, which turns out to be a bomb. If that ain't Black Air Force energy, I don't know what is. What kind of evil overlord sends a kid a bomb for a present? Lord freaking Zed. Now back to trial. This episode, he blows up a planet.
That just puts salt on the wound.
Now, here's the crazy. You know what the craziest part of this is?
What?
Did he use Serpentera to do it?
No.
Which begs the question: why even need Serpentera in season 2?
Do you really need Serpentera?
Apparently not. Clearly, Serpentera, the Planet Buster Zord, which in itself is the embodiment of Black Air Force energy, only exists for show. It's not even utilized. It's just there for show. Lord Zed can one-shot an entire planet without Serpentera all along. Why not just do that to Earth? Nevertheless, he takes the Sporix thing, the Sporix generator, brings it to Earth. Brother lies through his grills to Void Queen, who has Black Air Force energy of her own. She has her own Black Air Force energy. Let's keep that.
Let's not get into that.
Yeah, that's a story for another time, maybe for the season finale. Because let me tell you, her Black Air Force energy peaks.
Let's not get into that, shall we?
And he uses the Sporix device to try to blow up Earth. Not that he would need to, because he already destroyed Rafcon.
He just added another notch to his freaking belt.
Yeah, because why not? It's like I already got full dragon status. I am the WMAC master of all evil. I'm gonna get my second degree dragon belt. Okay,
bruh. You see, you got it. Okay, you got it. But you see, I still got to stop you. But you got it.
Yeah. Now let's go back a few takes. Let's see what's happening on the other side.
Let's go back a few takes.
Yeah.
Want to know? I hate to do this to you. You want to know why this Lord Zed is the embodiment of Black Air Force energy?
Why?
Dude took out 2 Rangers, demorphed them, and put one in an almost freaking coma.
Mm-hmm.
Need I go there?
Now,
literally, this is technically a 2-parter just to try to take this man down.
Mm-hmm. Now let's talk about now. Lord Zed isn't the only one who's got Black Air Force energy in this episode, clearly, because on the Ranger base we find out that the Rangers were rescued by the Green Morphin Master, and who shows up rolling like a baller? The Blue Morphin Master, So we finally get more than one Morphin Master in one episode and not in a flashback. And what's his game? You broke the Prime Directive from Star Trek. You interfered. So basically, the Morphin Masters themselves also have Black Air Force energy because they want to leave the universe to die. Basically,
they're basically saying, "Screw this." Our main rule: we do not get involved with the lives of humans.
Yeah.
But you see, the Green Morphin Master, she's like, forget you guys. And throughout Ranger history, she has helped multiple team of Rangers.
She's been helping the Rangers behind the scenes since Jump Street. Like freaking some of the examples they gave included what's it called? How the red grid Battle Force Ranger survived that meteorite and that Morphin grid radiation.
And then not only that, she helped them in the Legend War, which I really do not want to talk about. They could have.
Yeah. The less we say about the Legendary War, the better, because it's been 10 years. We're still salty about it.
We don't talk about the war. No. We don't talk about the war.
Legacy War. What is good for? Absolutely
nothing.
Yeah, but yeah. So, and I'm gonna guess like somehow she was also probably involved in like Tommy having the string to fight his inner self in Dino Thunder.
Yes,
She's probably the reason why Mike survived the vacuum of space back in the Lost Galaxy when he like held that wormhole open.
And also, it probably explains, besides from the rest of the team showing up, Wes surviving an arm slot of Cyclobots.
I'll one-up you on that one. She's probably the reason why Rancic turned into a human in the crossover episode.
Yeah.
She's probably the reason why Rangers kept getting their powers back, come to think of it.
Yo, Green Morphin Master. Like, yo, come on.
Yeah. Give us some of that Morphex right there.
Come on. Let's go. Come on.
Let's see what else. Oh, she probably created the Corona Rona for all I know.
Like, come on, Green Morphin Master. Like, come on, I got my Morpher. Let's go.
Like you know how like in the Japanese version of Power Rangers Turbo, Larigo is the son of the Phantom Ranger. I wouldn't be surprised if Sentinel Knight was her son. With the whole turning Mac into a real boy thing, just like Steel. Although I'm surprised that Izzy did not know that Steel Silva was arranged, because I'm like, you guys have access to all this 4x3 stock footage. Like, how do you not know that? Like, you even talked to Director Shaw like a few episodes ago.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like, Steel could have been like right there, like in the footage.
Like, oh, hi, Rangers.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, Steel.
But yeah, so clearly, Green Morphin Master carried the Rangers throughout the entire history, and the blue
the rest of the Morphin Masters are having a little fit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Black Air Force energy, just like let the humans die off. They had their time, okay. So Lord Zed takes over. Oh, King Mondo takes over. Divatox takes over. Astronema takes over. Hey, so Astronema dying. Yeah. Let's not turn her into a human Corone. Let's keep her dead as a dead cyborg. Again, the passivity. No, I get it. Like Star Trek Prime Directive. I get it. Otherwise you get.
Just said this. The Prime Directive can kiss my Green Morphin Master booty.
Or my green Vulcan blood.
Live long and prosper.
Yeah, because Because I have so many jokes about like Futurama referencing that one specific episode of Star Trek. You know the one with the World War II bad guys.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's literally what happens when you violate the Prime Directive. You end up having a planet full of World War II bad guys. Obviously, we can't say the actual word because then like YouTube's going to come after us, which, quite frankly, I find offensive given my history. But this is not a politics class. This is a Ranger history class. So
learn your Ranger history, boy.
Yeah, learn your Ranger history, boy. Like, yeah, Silva was the Silver Ranger. Deal with it. Also, Nate Silva, it's not a praying mantis. I'm still not going to get over that.
No, that's Nate. That's Nate.
I know. I did mention Nate.
But
Steel, you're solid. You're a good boy. Nate,
no.
it's a beetle. It's a rhinoceros beetle.
Like, seriously. That's not the hero there.
So Green Morphin Master makes a sword. Which allows one to usher one's inner Black Air Force energy into a single attack.
It is called the Dino Master Saber.
Yes. And what it does is that it absorbs all of your Black Force energy and uses it in one strike, which allows you to one-shot any enemy at the price of your own life. Because you don't give. You don't care. And in the end, nothing really matters.
No. Wait. Hold on. I got it. Wait. You remember Tarzan, right?
Yeah.
Think of the final attack. You'll be my heart.
Oh, wait. Powered by the grid, I will beat Zed.
Wait, hold on, wait. And that sweet victory.
Tonight I sleep in the Morphin grid. Okay, enough Bon Jovi. But let's get serious.
Oh man, I have one more. And I want it dead or alive.
Okay. No, Green Morphin. That's Morphin Master. That's the Green Morphin Masters theme song because the other Morphin Masters will take her in, dead or alive. By the way, I want to hear your hypothesis on something. We only ever see the red, blue, and green Morphin Masters. Do you think anything happened to the other three Masters, or are they just kicking it back in their out of time dimension?
I think they're just chilling.
Mm.
They're just like, yo, listen, these three can handle it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, these two, they can handle the third one. Yeah, like
real vacation.
Yeah, we're gonna watch. We're gonna watch Netflix and we're gonna chill because Netflix is the only place where you can watch Power Rangers. So, well, that and YouTube, but Dino Fury. Yeah. So naturally, Lord Zed uses his Black Air Force energy to try to destroy Earth using the Sporix generator, and of course, Ion tries to use his Black Air Force energy to destroy using the saber, and of course, the others are like, "No, don't! Like you're gonna die!" He's like, "I don't care. The Black Air Force energy's in me," and then
don't do it. No!
And then the Green Morphin Master shows up, and then she's like, "No, save your Black Air Force energy for later. I will use mine instead." But they're like, "No, we're gonna Ash and Lucario the heck out of this." So it's like, so they pull a Lucario in the Mystery of Mew, where like Ash gives Lucario some of his energy.
Exactly.
Yeah. So they managed to crystallize Lord Zed with the Green Morphin Master inside the crystal with him, and the generator's destroyed safely.
Listen, I don't care what anyone has to say. If anyone got a problem with this, oh well. But my opinion, I don't care. Solon carries the season. I do not care.
She does carry the season.
Well, you'll see in future episodes.
Yeah. Isn't there an episode where she uses the Ranger cycle?
Yes, there is.
No, that's cool.
I'm saying Sol. I don't care. Solon gives Black Air Force energy. I don't care.
She doesn't need Black Air Force energy. She got White Air Force energy to spare.
She got the Rainbow Air Force energy.
Yeah, I'll say, and let's be honest. Like, if they adapted the Q Ranger suits, which it's still in the air whether or not they do, but if they did use the suits, I want her to be the Purple Ranger, not because she's a dinosaur, but because she carries.
Exactly.
And yes, I know, insert Barney joke, but still.
Barney, is it? Let me shut up.
Okay. Yeah. Solon is a dinosaur with cyber augmentation, and she will help the Rangers fight the Sporix beast. Probably the best improv I've done all season. Okay. So, Morphin Masters. They're like, okay, we've seen the error ways. We'll bring her out of the crystal, and they take the crystal away. And I'm thinking, why don't they just chuck that thing to the nearest sun or black hole?
Exactly. But I'm sorry. Throughout that episode, want to know what song came to my head when Lord Zed and we Morphin Masters was,
Mm-hmm. The immigrant song. It's classic.
Yes. I'm like, yo. I'm playing that song in the back of my head. I'm like, okay, now this is what it is.
Yeah, and of course, what's his name? Ion has to ask the question. Wait, I thought it was my destiny to defeat Lord Zed, and of course they pull a Mortal Kombat Legends by saying, no, see, your mission wasn't to beat Mortal Kombat. It's to beat Shao Kahn. In other words, you're supposed to destroy Lord Zed. You're just not supposed to do it solo. Did I forget to mention that part? Yeah, you're as bad as providing information as the front lady from the DGP.
Thank you.
It's like, oh, we're supposed to kick the can out of the territory? How long are we going to wait to tell us that one?
Like, I'm looking at that, I'm like, fuck.
I know we're reviewing Dino Fury, not Skits, but I still can't get over that bit, and that kind of relates. This kind of relates to it. like maybe provide all the information. Oh, and one last thing, what happened to all the Rafconians? Like, are they okay? That is for you to discover. In other words, something dark side, something complete. Wait until Cosmic Fury, because the writers probably did not come up with the conclusion yet.
AKA marketing.
Mm-hmm, yeah. I mean, let's be honest. Rafconians will show up later on in either this season or Cosmic Fury. I'm not going to spoil anything. I just don't want, but I just hope that it's earned.
Exactly.
Although, to be fair, I'm still hung up on the fact that Ion's also Rafconian, because how much better would it have been if he was actually an equation?
You see this, right?
Yeah. Because think about it. Ion, as an equation, trapped underwater on Earth.
Is a sea-based dinosaur.
Yeah, builds Atlantis, and he has the Plesiosaur, and then what's it called? And then he comes back. And keep in mind, his Japanese counterpart, he could telepathically communicate with the Zord when he makes physical contact with water. Who else does that? Equations.
Exactly.
Plus, it would be he could even be a half breed, like half Rafconian, half equation.
He can.
Yeah, but that's neither here or there. But hey, at least he gets.
But all in all, to me, this was a really good episode. I give it a 9. I give it a 9 out of 10.
Nice. Any likes or dislikes you want to point out?
Besides, the simple fact is, Ion kept on saying it was my destiny, my prophecy. Dude! I was like, Izzy.
I'm going to be honest with you. I can't really add to what you just said because I congruently agree with you both on your score and your dislike. Ion's a fun character. Like, there's no question about how much of a fun character he is. But these last 2 episodes about him talking nonstop about his destiny is really grating. Like, this is like yeah, sure. Sometimes he acts selfish, but he learns from his mistakes. I respect that. But here it's like, my destiny, my destiny, my destiny. Your destiny is to tone it down a bit, summon your Zord, team up with the other Rangers, defeat the bad guy together.
Honestly,
you've been doing your entire life.
Honestly, it's a good thing we have this because this was me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because if Ion goes alone, he would look like this.
Or like this. Sorry, Leo.
Wait. In gray.
Sorry, Leo.
Make this face, but gray. As in, yeah, boy, you ain't gonna survive this.
Exactly.
Okay, let's go on to the comment section since we gave our scores. So 9 across the board. So planet gets destroyed. It's not the Rangers' fault. This is better than Dino Charge. I only know one person who dislikes Dino Charge this much. Yeah. He's not wrong, though. It is not the Rangers' fault. But how often is it the Rangers' fault, really? Oh, look who's back. Hey, Gaster. How you doing? Can't you says yo yiggity yo. Yeah, what's up? I see you got what looks like power Mighty Morphin suits with some updates.
That's the Power Rangers Unworthy.
That's cool. I could barely see the logo. Okay, my Overland Green screwed everything up. She's the worst. Did she though?
Really?
Because I think she made things better. Because again, Megaforce Rangers would be dead. And the Armada would take over. Devin would be dead. And Goldar would take over. So nameless Facebook user says, hey guys, how you doing? We're doing great. Let's see. Salt on the wound, bro. That's pouring bourbon on an amputation. I don't know. The bourbon would sterilize the amputation site.
But that thing will still burn.
It would burn, but I think it would but it has more of a healing effect, while salt would actually coagulate the blood. So.
No, but then it'll be like fire. Fire.
Because like when you pour salt into a wound, it dries up the blood cells, so that makes the situation worse. Some medical knowledge for you guys. Okay, let's see. Oh, someone likes G Ranger. Okay, I like G Ranger too. Let's see. Power Rangers Dino Fury says hi. Hi, Power Rangers Dino Fury. We love your season, even though we crack jokes about you all the time.
Especially Ion.
Yeah. Oh, Red Space Ranger YT says, good evening, you guys. That's great.
Okay, listen. I understand Red Space Ranger, but that's my son, okay? That is literally my son. Like, literally, his name is Andros. So, yeah.
Okay. Let's see. What do you think about Power Rangers Cosmic Fury, and what do you think about Dino Fury Rangers coming back to the 30th season for Cosmic Fury? I don't think I can comment until I actually watch the season as it airs. Because, look, there's a reason why typically we just review these one episode at a time and then give our overall thoughts to the entire season at the end of the season, because back in the day, we wouldn't be able to see the end of the season until it actually airs. So we can't say, oh, the season's great so far because it might get worse. We can't say the season's terrible so far because it might get better. And, it's just good to give each episode their own individual a bit of attention, the good and the bad and the in between. Let's see. And of course, once the season's finally over, we can actually reflect on it and think, we've had our good times, our bad times.
As we go on,
as the season comes to end, we reflect it
on our time together.
But yeah, so and again, and another thing is sometimes you change your mind about certain seasons. Like people used to hate all of the Disney seasons indiscriminately just because they were the Disney seasons, but then they became the Star Wars prequels of Power Rangers, where now they're like the most beloved because they're better than the Neo Saban era in comparison. No offense to the Neo Saban era. And like your thoughts on the individual seasons. Heck, I certainly have more respect for some seasons than I've had before because I'm looking at them in different ways. And I like hearing different ideas as to what made them good or bad. Like, I probably don't like Dino Charge now as much as I used to before, but I definitely like Overdrive more now than I did before. Still not great, but at least I have more appreciation for Operation Overdrive compared to back then.
No.
Look, we already had this discussion, man. We already had this discussion.
No.
Okay, calm down, Fluffy. Calm down. but yeah, so it's so like over time, heck, even during the season itself, our opinions can change. So it's best to just review things episode by episode and then just give our overall thoughts at the time of making the our overall thoughts of the season at the time of our reviews. And of course, our opinions of the overall seasons could change after we've made that review, for better or for worse. But again, as far as Cosmic Fury goes, I can't really comment because I haven't seen it yet. I don't know any details about it beyond what's already been disclosed about, they're going to use elements from Q Ranger, but we don't know. Like, are they going to use, are they going to keep their their Dino Fury suits? Are they going to switch to Q Ranger suits? Are they going to use Kira Major suits instead of either of those two, even though they're not going to use the mecha from Kira Majors? We never know. And again, quality of writing. It's always different. Like Power Rangers in Space, drastically different from Mega Ranger. RPM, drastically different from Go Ranger. And in those two particular seasons, the American version was better than the Japanese version. And also keep in mind, we're comparing apples and oranges when it comes to Power Rangers versus Super Sentai. So, so all I can say is let's wait till episode 1 of Cosmic Fury. We'll watch it. We'll review the first episode solely on the merits of the first episode. And I mean, we can speculate, which we'll do once the season's over, our review of the season's over. But that's pretty much it. Do you have anything to add to this topic?
Nope.
Okay. By writing off all the bad ones as having never happened, but by holding them accountable for their mistakes, which is what Dino Fury did here with Super Mega Force. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, and I actually agree with this comment. Like that was actually a problem with Star Wars sequels where they pretended like the prequels never happened in certain degrees, and that caused certain issues in the sequels and its overall mythos. And this was actually touched upon in the multitude of comparisons I've seen with Cobra Kai. See, Karate Kid had its own different issues, especially with Karate Kid 3 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
But Cobra Kai acknowledged those things and added more depth to it in a way where like you're seeing when you rewatch Karate Kid 1, 2, 3, 4, you're seeing them in a different way compared to when you first saw it back in the 80s, 90s, 2000s.
Exactly.
Yeah, so enrich the past instead of erasing it. I love all seasons, honestly. Super Mega Force, I can't talk about. Sorry, but not sorry. And again, everyone's entitled to their opinion. Look, I have friends who think that Turbo is their most favorite season, and more power to them. I may not agree with them, but hey, we're a community and we support each other. We have civil discourse. If there's a season you don't like, it's always nice to listen to the thoughts, the arguments of someone who does like the season.
Exactly.
It'll either improve your ability to explain why you don't like the season, or it might change your mind. You never know.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Power Rangers Dino Fury Season 2, Episode 15, Morphin Masters.
Yep. And of course, if you liked our review of this, please be sure to give us a comment, like, follow, subscribe, ding the bell icon to our YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and check out our other content. Earlier today, we did Kamen Rider Geats episode 7. If you like Super Sentai, be sure to check out our reviews of Dawn Brothers featuring Clement. What's it called? The Dawn Brothers featuring Clement and Jackie, and our various actor interviews from Power Morphicon. We're still uploading those, so stay tuned for those. And of course, be sure to check out our sister show, The Buttery Show. Yep. We're bridging over to that other channel where we've recently did reviews of the Batman 90s trilogy. And right now we're doing the Shamrock timeline of the Halloween movies. We're halfway there. We got 2 more movies to go. And I think tomorrow, some of us are going to be talking about Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. So I can't wait to check that one out. I'll be around for the 5th one, of course. And,
I'll be around for the 3rd one.
Yeah. Like those are the fun ones.
Yeah. And so where can these lovely fans find you at, Boken?
Thank you for asking. You find me on Instagram at Boken_Kabuto. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/BokenKabuto, where on Monday I will be finishing my playthrough of Bayonetta 2. And my good partner, where can they find you?
Well, thank you, good sir. You guys can find me at Red Ranger 2134 on Instagram. And you can find me on Twitch at RedFalcon347, where in a little bit we will continue our journey in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
How far are you on that?
I'm still to where I have to get Gohan some food or something.
Oh, you're in the filler, aren't you? Oh boy. Okay, well,
The filler.
Go save those orphans. That's the only Gohan training episode I remember. And of course, until next time, guys, have a fun, safe weekend. Stay hydrated, keep it cool, have plenty of fresh air. Update your emergency kits every so often because people don't remember to do that. So I'll remind you guys. And just in general, love each other, love the world, love the universe, and may the power protect you. Bye, guys.
Have a good weekend, guys.